Right here with all of yous, and what? I know! It was Batwoman episode 13 last night. I just watched it. I know The Walking Dead was on. No, not a presidential debate. The Walking Dead. It's kind of like two of the same thing. I don't care which side you're on, right? No, there was a vampire. No, not the IRS. No, they just gave us taxes back, right? I know, not enough. It's like Batwoman. You never get enough of her, right? I gotta do this video. No, it's not funny. No, her name was Nocturna. And not only did they say it once, like it was just common knowledge, but they, just watch the review.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Well, here we are, episode number 13 of Batwoman, called Drink Me, and this is an episode that you can really sink your teeth into. Oh, God, I can't say that. That's so cheesy. It's about, there's a freaking vampire, okay? A vampire. Oh, you honestly thought I was joking. Well, at the risk of getting a copyright claim here, I'm going to show you how the episode started with the opening sequence that introduced us to Nocturna. So as our episode begins, we start with a beautiful masked woman seductively displaying her feminine wiles for her beau until she bites him on the neck. And then the next thing you know, he says he can't feel anything. Well, that's because she has fangs and she bit you. Next thing you know, you're going to be suspended from the ceiling, being drained of all your blood, and you thought you were just going to get lucky. Well, you brought home a feminist. I mean, a vampire. Aren't they kind of like two of the same thing? But yeah, so this is our vampire seductress's modus operandi. Don't leave yet, kids. This is the episode. This is the direction it's going. You ready for me to sprinkle some more Batwoman goodness all over your ears and eyes and all your senses? Oh, God, I can't say that again. Kate, Luke, and Mary are mourning the loss of Beth. And they come to the realization that Alice is alive and unchecked because of crisis deaths Beth. The Crows believe that Alice is dead. So Alice is pissed that Kate told her that she chose Beth over her when Alice died because there was two Beths, but one is Alice. Do you get where I'm going with this? Let's just put it this way. Alice is pissed because her sister, Kate, did not choose her. She chose the good Beth, which died because Mouse's dad shot her. Talk about holding a grudge. Jesus, he's violent. It's at this point we learn that Jacob is free from jail, and he and Sophie go to the morgue to view Beth's body, which they believe is Alice, but it's not. It's Crisis Beth, which leads to further confusion down the line for, well, maybe you, I don't know. Me? Not so much, because I know what's going on.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
So Alice is extremely pissed because Mouse didn't come to meet her at their rendezvous point when one of her henchmen tells her that Mouse is gone. All they found in his hospital room was a little stuffed panda bear, which Alice automatically recognizes. Oh shit, something's wrong. Luke tells Kate there's a new threat, Nocturna, and she kills men and women, drains them of their blood. Kate tells Luke that she'll go after her because she's always wanted to slay a vampire, because vampires are real in this world apparently, right? I mean, we've got a Batwoman, why not a vampire woman? So, of course, Kate and Nocturna, Batwoman and Nocturna, have a square off, and Nocturna bites her on the lip as she strings her up and starts draining her. But the Crows interrupt, and Sophie is first on the scene, of course, and she frees Kate and tells her that next time they see each other, she'll have to bring her in. Sophie diverts the Crow agents who are incoming to give Kate a chance to escape, and later on, this will come back to bite her. No pun intended.
Move this man!
Mary, quite contrary, she's doing blood work on Kate and finds ketamine in her system, which is what Nocturna injects into her victims to hit them with paralysis, so she is able to drain their blood. Wait, this doesn't add up. What kind of vampire injects their victims with ketamine, which is an animal tranquilizer, to incapacitate them so they can drain their blood? This just does not make sense, add up. And I really want to get to the bottom of this.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
So while Jacob is speaking to the Crows about how they're losing clients due to Batwoman, and they have to stop Nocturna, using her gimmick name. Like I said, they just act like everybody knows that this woman, they call her Nocturna. You know, I mean, it's funny and it's cringy, and it's just like, where did they come up with this? Like, and where did they just decide to start using this? I don't know. But Jacob assigns Sophie to keep an eye on Kate's grand opening at the Holdup, oh yeah, which is happening, which is obviously a gay bar, and they're hoping to lure Nocturna in by using Sophie, who shows up and absolutely looking like a snack. All of a sudden, in walks a woman who is a suspect to be our vampire. She kind of resembles Nocturna. She walks right in between Sophie and Mary, who are talking at the bar, and is immediately taken by Sophie's beauty, which, aren't we all taken by how gorgeous Megan Tandy is? And Luke tells Kate over her earpiece that our suspect is hitting on Sophie, which immediately draws the ire of Kate, who interjects herself into the situation. It's at this point in the video I'm going to say that it's a shame this is on CW instead of HBO, because the threesome between Ruby Rose, the actress playing Nocturna, and Megan Tandy playing Sophie would be aesthetically gorgeous. And I'm saying this for research purposes, of course.
That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
So Alice is back at her headquarters, yelling at mannequins, of course, because that's what sane people do. And she is monologuing when she's, of course, accosted and bitten by our gorgeous bloodsucker, Nocturna. Now, Kate and Luke are reviewing footage, discussing Kate's brief exchange with Alice when they spot and identify a woman named Natalia Knight. Knight? Vampire? That is very clever writing, and congrats to the CW writing staff. You guys are top-notch.
What a story.
Luke discovers that Natalia has a rare blood condition that stops her kidneys from cleaning her blood, and she can't be exposed to sunlight. Well, she is a vampire, correct? And don't vampires normally have bad kidneys anyway, I think?
Serenity now! Serenity now!
So Nocturna has Alice all roped up, and she is draining her, and not in a fun way. And Alice tries to mind trick her into taking someone else. Well, who could that someone else be? Oh yeah, that's right, Mary, who she's ultimately jealous of because Kate's taken Mary on as a sister, and this drives Alice insane. Kate frees Alice. They're discussing her assailant and her tactics when Alice comes clean about who she sent Nocturna after. Mary is again used as bait by Alice to lure Nocturna away from her, change the focus, because, well, let's be honest, Alice is a psychopath. So this lures Kate into her final battle with Nocturna, which Alice actually comes to her aid and does manage to help Mary, which is kind of funny, all things considered, that Alice was the reason that Mary was in peril in the first place. So here's how it breaks down. Nocturna attacks Kate from the rear with a table leg. Kate, of course, gets dropped, but who is going to come to the rescue? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Alice. That's right. But I know you're asking yourself, will our beautiful vampire escape to come back and fight Batwoman again in another episode? Bye-bye, Nocturna. In this fight scene, we see Batwoman use her cell phone that affects her skin condition, giving her a momentary advantage, enough time to handcuff her to the bell rope, leave her there for the crows, because she's not a real vampire, she's got fake teeth and ketamine. That's where I leave episode number 13 of Batwoman. This was another bad episode. It wasn't good, but the only good thing about it is Nocturna was really hot. Alice is overacting as usual, and Kate is just Kate. We got Wait, that's not the end of the episode? There's something else? What could it be? So, of course, the episode doesn't end with Nocturna's capture and a happy ending. No, we get Mary in the lab, going over test results, Kate's blood work, when she notices that ketamine in Kate's blood work, somebody took out Batwoman. There was ketamine, and Mary, of course, puts two and two together because she is, at the end of the day, not just some ditzy social media influencer. No. Incredibly intelligent as well. So, she figures out that Kate is Batwoman. So we have another person that knows Batwoman's secret identity. In addition to the fact that the entire city of Gotham knowing that Batwoman is a lesbian. Kate is a lesbian. Kate just opened up a gay bar. Which, not that there's anything wrong with that, but we're beginning to see that these people are going to be able to put this puzzle together if these characters are written halfway intelligent, which, let's be honest, not very many of them are unless they're a woman. Which, hey, it's Batwoman. So I don't know what you want me to say here. I'm just kind of laughing through this thing because, well, Mary knows who Batwoman is, and what kind of problems is this going to cause moving forward? I can't do this anymore. Help, please! That was episode 13, Drink Me, and it was another stinker with bad writing and just overall horrible writing, acting, and everything else was bad. Here's where you can find us on social media right there. Hail the Fandom Menace, and be sure to join us tonight, 8:35 Eastern, right back here in the podcast. That's right, episode 90. Myself and my panel will be discussing and breaking down some news from over the weekend. We'll have a big announcement coming tonight at 9 p.m., about a half hour after the show starts, so be sure to tune in. And remember, if I don't see you, have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow. And remember, there's another video, and that's coming up next.